Hey y'all, this is the Flip Flop Experience podcast. I'm your host, Leah Thrapp, an entrepreneur who turned my love of travel into a career. Travel is not just a hobby, it's a way of life. Making it happen can be tough. I'm here to offer practical advice to make travel more achievable. This isn't just about my journey, it's about inspiring you to pursue adventure and explore the world on your terms.
Hey y'all, and welcome to the Flip Flop Experience podcast. I'm your host, Leah Thrapp, and I am here in our brand new partner studios, JoyPod Studios in Colleyville, Texas. I'm really excited to be back in the studio. We took a short break, but we are back, and I spent this time during our break meeting a bunch of amazing new guests. I went to some conferences, and I've been networking to plan our guest roster for the upcoming fall episodes. I met some people with some amazing stories that I can't wait to share with you guys. So during my break, I was also planning some amazing trips. I have a bunch of sold out tours for the fall. We're going in July. In just a few weeks, we're going to be on our luxury Serengeti safari in Tanzania. We're going to go to Kenya, Tanzania, and Zanzibar. We're going to get to go on game drives in the Serengeti National Park and the Ngorongoro Crater. They're known for being some of the best places to spot the safari animals. That's why you see a lot of the documentaries filmed there, because it's a great place to spot all of the animals. And we're really excited to do that. We're wrapping up the final details and getting ready to leave in less than 30 days. So make sure you're following along to see some epic pictures and videos from that trip. Soon after, I will be heading to Sardinia in Italy to do one of my private sailing yacht trips, which are my favorite way to vacation. I have 2 sold out yachts, and we're going to be hopping around La Maddalena Archipelago in Italy. I think it's really the combination of all the best things in the world, sailing in the Mediterranean blue water and eating Italian food. I don't really know what makes things better than that, so I'm really excited to take that trip. Sardinia has been a longtime favorite spot of mine, and I've been impatiently waiting to be able to take clients and guests and share that amazing destination with them. And then I'm actually staying in Europe for almost 2 whole months. When I leave Sardinia, I'm going to head to Puglia to scout for a future food and wine tour in the south of Italy. Puglia is in the heel of the boot, and it's known for its amazing food and wine and awesome beaches with beautiful clear blue water. From Puglia, I'm going to head to France and go scout for another future food and wine trip in Lyon and Avignon in France before I meet up with my next set of guests and clients in Champagne to do my Champagne and Chateaus tour. We're going to start in the Champagne region and go taste champagnes and do cellar tours. Then we're going to head to the Loire River Valley, where there's hundreds of beautiful chateau castles that look like they're from a fairy tale. We're going to stay in a medieval village, and we're going to go cut our own flowers in one of the castle gardens with the master florist and do a floral arranging workshop. We're going to shop in provincial markets. We're going to do cooking class and tour castles, and then we're going to wrap that trip up seeing the highlights of Paris. So that's a brand new tour that I'm really excited about. Straight from there, I head to Tuscany and Bologna to do my food and wine tour. This is my favorite tour to take people on. I never get tired of it because it is my inspiration for starting my tour company to begin with. We're going to Agiotaia, where we're going to learn how they make balsamic vinegar and taste 100-year-old balsamic vinegar with a family who's been doing it for generations. We're going to go to Casafecchio, which is where they make Parmesan Reggiano. Then we're going to stay on a working farm in the heart of Tuscany, where everything that we eat, they grew. So the wheat for the pasta, the olives for the olive oil, the grapes for the wine, everything that we eat, we're going to have these huge farm-to-table feast every night with local wine, share food, and taste all the local specialties. And then during the day, we're going to do things like wine tasting, cooking class, tour medieval villages, go truffle hunting in the forest with truffle puppies. So it is just an all-out blast and a dream trip in Italy. Then I'll finally come home for a few weeks before I head out for my last trip of the year, which is a Christmas market trip. We're going to start in Budapest, Hungary. Then we're going to Zagreb, Croatia, Slovenia. We're going to go to Lake Bled and then end up in Salzburg, Austria. And we're going to really soak up the Christmas spirit there. I love the Christmas markets to just really get ready for the season to start off Christmas that way. So it's a really exciting year. In between then and now, I'm going to be filming and recording some more podcast episodes and sharing some awesome stories with you. So I hope you'll follow along. Speaking of following along, make sure you follow me on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram at Flip Flops and Adventures. And don't forget to click subscribe and follow the podcast so you get notified when there's new episodes. And while you're there on your favorite podcast app, we'd love it if you drop us a review. I actually have a couple of spots available on my Champagne and Chateaus tour in France. It's September 26th to October 2nd. All of my other tours for the year are sold out, but I still have a couple of rooms left for that one. I'd love for some of you guys to grab a spot before it's all sold out. It's going to be a super fun and delicious adventure. Happy adventuring!
Thanks for being part of the Flip Flop Experience. Make sure to subscribe and follow on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Flip Flops and Adventures.